This is Angel Reynolds, and I am going to do Lab 1 Experiment 3, the alligation method. I am going to wash my hands. Get in there with your daddy. Okay, and just like mixing any solution or anything, you do need to wear gloves. It is very important, so I'm going to put them on now. Even though the paper does not call for it, it is to be safe for yourself and to not contaminate the product. And for this, I did do the math off screen. That way I could learn to understand it a little bit better. But for step 1, it says you need to prepare 65 milliliters of a 60% soda syrup prescription. To do this, you can use the 80% soda solution and the syrup solution of 0% strength that you have in inventory. How many milliliters of each solution do you need to create this final solution? Record your answers in table 6 under prescription 1. I did make a chart. We are trying to get 65 milliliters, but right here we put the 60% because that is what we're trying to do overall. You put the 80% here, the 0% here, and then over here you just basically times 60 by 65 divided by 80 to get the strength for the soda solution, which brings it to 48.75 milliliters. And then you do the same exact method trying to find the 0%, which you times that by 20, and then for the 65, then divide it by 80, which gives you 16.25 milliliters. So I'm going to do the solution now. So overall we need 48.75 milliliters of the soda and then 16.25 milliliters of the syrup. I am going to do it in the graduated cylinder because I can read that a little bit better than the beaker. And once we get everything together, I will transfer it, I believe. Yes. Okay. So we're going to take the soda out. I'm just basically doing the measurements in the graduated cylinder and then transferring it to the beaker as I explained. No, I'm not going to dump the solution in together all in the graduated cylinder. I'm going to do it one by one. So we need 48.75 milliliters of the soda. Okay, so we're going to, I'm going to get the funnel because I don't want to spill anything. And this does foam, so we are going to try to do it slowly. And check this to see how close we are, how far we are. Right, so we're at 46 right now, so we need to add another 1 3/4. which is right about there, but I do need to, yeah, it's right about there. Okay, so we're going to put this into here. Okay, so now that we got that in there, we're going to set the soda aside for a moment. Then we're going to grab the syrup. Okay, I am going to add the syrup in just like I did with the funnel and the soda. And we need 16.25 milliliters of this. Okay. Which is right about there. I'm going to pull this up to double check it though. Yes. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to take the funnel and add it in here sideways so we can dump it in slowly because you do not want to mix it fast. So we're going to add this in very slowly. And overall we should have 65 milliliters. Which is exactly correct. So now we are going to grab a medicine bottle and transfer it from the cup to the medicine bottle. I am going to use the funnel for this as well because we do not want to make a mess. We're going to pour it in very slowly. Okay. Should have about that much in there. Alright, we're going to close it tightly. And then we're going to make a label. For the label, we want to put on the prescription type, which is a 60% syrup. And the quantity is 65 milliliters. Today's date, which is January 1st. No, today is January the 12th, 2019. And it's prepared by Angel Reynolds. Okay, so we're going to take this off of here and put it right directly onto the bottle. And get it possibly as straight as you can. And so this prescription is now made. We're going to set this into the side. Now we're going to start on the second solution we're going to make today. Okay, for this solution, we're going to mix in, well, let's go over the math first. It says you need to prepare a 47 milliliter of 24 syrup soda prescription. To do this, you can use the 80% syrup solution and the 10% soda solution that you have in stock. How many milliliters of each solution do you need to create this final solution? Record your answers in table 6 under prescription 2, which I do have it all recorded down here. Okay, for the second medication, we're going to do the same method as we done before. You're going to add the 24 in the middle because that's what the percent we're going to try to find. And then we add in the 10% of the soda, and we go through here. So if you add it together, that becomes 14. So you're going to do 14 times 47 divided by 70, which gives you 9.4 milliliters for the syrup. And then for the soda, it's 80 into 24, which is 56. So you're going to do 56 times 47 as you did in the first one, and then divide that by 70 as well. And then you get 37.6 milliliters of the 10% soda. Okay, so we're going to start off with the syrup this time. And I am going to add it into this since it is a little bit easier to read. Well, actually, I might do this in a 10 milliliter graduated cylinder because that seems to be better. To do a small number. So we're going to start with this, which we need 9.4. So I'm going to slowly add this in here so we do not make a mess. I'm going to turn this sideways so I can see what I'm doing. We are now at 8. Now at 9. And just add a little bit extra in there to make sure we are at 9.4, which looks about right since we are right there a little bit over the 9. So we're going to add this into the 100 milliliter beaker. Okay, and then for the soda, we're going to do the same thing we did last time. We're going to use this beaker. And we're going to grab the soda, or we're going to grab that, grab the soda, and we're going to put in 37.6. Okay. Do it slowly so you do not drop anything. Get it up to at least 30, which we are a little bit over 30. We're right at 35. So just add a couple drops in so we do not go over. 36, 37. Okay, we're right there at 37.6. So now we're going to add this into the 100 milliliter beaker and make sure we have the exact amount, which should be 47 milliliters total. Just actually right about there. Yes. Okay, so now we have this one. So we're going to grab another medicine bottle. We're going to put the top on this. Okay, we're going to grab another medicine bottle. We're going to add this into here. Okay. And for this one, you should have about this much, which on the back, I believe this is in tablespoons, no, ounces. Okay. Then you make another label, which should be soda syrup, 47 milliliters. And then today's date, which is January 12th, 2019. And it was made by Angel Reynolds. Okay, we're going to take this off and put it on the bottle, just as we did with the other one. We're going to try to put it on there the best we can without crinkling, and making sure it is fully straight as we can get it. Okay, and the second medication is made. Now we are going on to the third and final. Okay, for this one, it says you need to prepare a 30 milliliter solution of a 1/6 syrup solution. You had on hand a 50% syrup solution and a 1/200 soda solution. How many milliliters of each solution do you need to create this final solution? Okay, I did do the math on this, and it comes out the 1.6, it does equal to 16.7%. And then the 1 into 200 is 33.3. No, no, no. It's 0.5%, which is half. Okay, so this one, we're going to do it just like this. Doing 16.7, and then you're going to do subtract this, which comes out to be 16.2. So you multiply 16.2 times that by 30, divided by 49.5. Okay, which equals 9.8 milliliters of syrup. And then you go into doing the soda solution, which you're going to do 50, take away 16.7, and you're left with 33.3. Okay, so now you're going to do 33.3 times that by 30, divided by 49.5 like I did for the first one. And your answer you're going to get from that is 20.2 milliliters of soda. Okay, so we're going to add in, I'm going to use the 10 milliliter graduated cylinder for this. We're going to add in 9.8 milliliters of syrup for this one. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the solution.
And you don't take against our team, Daddy?
I'm going to set this over here so I don't get it on my paperwork. Okay. Oops, 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 oops. I'm going to have to dump some of this out. I added just a little bit too much, so I'm going to go dump it in my sink. And I did dump out a little tiny bit too much, so I'm just going to add about a drop or two in here to get it to 98.2. Which is right there. Okay, let's hold this up so we can double check it. And that is correct. So we're going to take this and dump it in the 100 milliliter beaker. Then we're going to do our soda solution, which we need 20.2. Okay, this, I'm just going to use it like this because the thing is really dirty. So we're going to need 20.2, which I'm going to add a little bit in. because it does foam. Okay. Make sure I keep an eye on this up here. Okay, we are now at 20, which looks about exactly right for 20.2, so that's good. Okay, now we're going to add in the funnel into this so we can do this slowly. Okay. Which altogether we should have 30 milliliters. And that is right there exactly on 30 milliliters. Okay, so we're going to grab the third medicine bottle. Open the top. Then we're just going to pour this in. Okay, put the top on it. And then we're going to write out the label, which we're going to do 1/6 syrup. And its quantity is 30 milliliters. Okay, and today's date is January 12th, 2019. And it was made by Angel Reynolds. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing with this one as we did with the others. We're going to pull this off, if I can get hold of it. And then we are going to add it to the medicine bottle. You always make sure you put it on the front and not the back, because the back tells you how many milliliters, ounces, and all of that is correctly in here. So you're going to add this on. Then we're going to set this aside. Okay, so I'm going to do a recap of what I just done. Okay. Okay, for prescription 1, they come out to be 48.75 milliliters of soda solution that we needed for this prescription. The syrup solution come out to be 16.25 milliliters that we needed. That is for prescription 1. For prescription 2, for the soda solution, we needed 37.6 milliliters. For the syrup solution, we needed 9.4 milliliters. And then for prescription 3, for the soda solution, we needed 20.2 milliliters. And then for the syrup solution for prescription 3, we needed 9.8 milliliters. And I do believe that is it. I am now going to put all of my stuff up and clean up my station. And there we go. Thank you.